So we will be starting with the eyeball cookie.
Yum.
We are numbering at number 6. Please pass along these to Ellen.
So excited. Thank you.
I really enjoy the decoration involved. The eyeballs, it kind of made me think of either like Cookie Monster
Extra sexy.
or like a spider kind of squirtle on there. It was cute.
I thought it was like a little face.
I'm starting.
Okay. It's nice and tall. It's got some good height to it. I enjoy the color of the chocolate inside. Looks very decadent. Try and take a bite of like all in one bite.
It's like fudgy on top. It's really
Oh, it is
good.
fudgy. And it's got a nice crunch to the cookie below it.
It
Kind of
really
crackles.
good.
I think it's a good texture.
I do too.
Yeah, it's good. It's kind of falling apart in my fingers, but to be fair, we did cut these into portions.
Bite-sized pieces. We can
So.
share.
All right, that was number 6.
Oh,
Do
wait.
you have thoughts on number 6?
I'm doing a ranking system.
Oh, I like it. How does your system work?
5 stars is the best.
Oh, okay.
And then
Nice.
we'll count the stars at the end.
Oh, that's a great system.
That way I can kind of judge them.
Appropriately.
Yeah.
I like that system.
That was a lot of stars though.
That was a lot of stars. All right, so next we're moving on to what we're calling 6.5, the late
The
edition.
late entry. Slightly warm. I've
It was
heard.
slightly warm when it was delivered.
Ooh, true. It looks
Page,
delish.
there you go.
It looks like there might be like marshmallow cream in there or something.
I think I see like a peppermint bark type situation. Oh, it does look like there's like a stuffed cookie.
Cream.
It
It
smells
smells like
peppermint.
peppermint.
really good.
It smells like peppermint.
Smells good. Mm.
Ooh, the chewy
Nice and
center.
chewy, soft.
Mhm. That's a good cookie.
Maybe slightly underbaked, but that's what I like.
And to be fair, I like the underbaked cookie too. But I like how the outside is like really well
Still-
cooked and the inside
still
is just a
crisp.
little gooey.
Yeah.
I wish it actually tasted like peppermint a little bit.
You want a little bit stronger?
You needed a little stronger peppermint. I'm getting a lot of peppermint in mine, so I wonder if like you got the quarter of the cookie that just didn't have it. There's a little bit I can see right there. Tastes really good though. I would definitely eat this cookie.
Yeah, that was a good cookie. That was 6.5.
That's 6.5. Your pen doesn't work?
Got it.
All right. Oh, that is good. The peppermint really lingers on
It
your
lingers.
tongue.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
I wonder if it's
I need a
like
little
peppermint
A
oil.
little sip. Oh yeah, I wonder if it's like peppermint bark or an oil.
So good.
All right. Moving on to number 7, which is the one that I believe has a walnut on top.
I'm
So
gonna pass this
Ellen
one.
will be skipping out on this round.
So am I.
Paige is legit skipping out on this round as well.
Because
Ellen is skipping because of, nut allergies. Paige is just, why are you not having the nut cookie?
Because I don't like nuts.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, it looks nice. So I'm noticing maybe some like chocolate chips inside with the nut on top. Oh, it's kind of got like a snickerdoodle,
With like cinnamony.
cinnamony, kind of gooey on the inside. Again, really well baked and a little underbaked in the middle, which is exactly how I like it.
Nice and
But super crisp on the outside.
cheers.
Normally I don't like nuts in my cookie, but I have to say I really enjoyed this. So that's number 7. All right. Moving on to number 8, which looks like it's like a chocolate chip smushed with chocolate inside.
I'm excited about that.
All right,
The
so
prospect of it.
you can move that on.
Thank you, ma'am.
I think I need to
Palette
have a little
cleanser.
palette cleanser here.
Yeah, this one also looks kind of fudgy.
Look, this one
Like a
looks
sandwich.
fudgy
It-
and chocolate.
I mean, I'm not
Cookie.
getting like a super scent from it, but like just looking at that chocolate, I
I
feel like
see
that's
a
exciting.
chocolate.
Yeah.
There's the chocolate.
With, like,
Oh, there's a chocolate chip.
in
She's
it.
noticing chocolate
Yeah.
chips. That's true. Outside of the actual like fudge. Let's see here.
I'm going to.
Oh wow, not soft. That's good.
Very
It almost tastes
soft.
like legit fudge inside. Do you think that's
Mhm.
fudge inside?
It's like a cookie sandwich.
Hmm.
And this is number 8.
This is number 8.
I think
And maybe it's a little too much fudge for me and not enough cookie.
Oh, like you would have preferred to have just like a little bit more cookie on the
Better
inside?
a different ratio.
Yeah.
I like
The fudge
it.
on the inside's really. You like it? What do you like about it?
But I like that it has a lot of like fudge in it.
You like the chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I like the size that I can fit the whole thing in like one bite. So I'm not like
It's not like a
trying to
huge
get in there.
chunk,
Yeah.
The
Okay.
cookie tasted so good, I just wanted a little bit more.
Going on to number 9.
Moving on to 9. Again, Ellen will not be having this one, I believe.
Skip that one.
And not me.
It looks like it's like a light cookie with some kind of nut on top.
Is it like a shortbread?
When I cut into it, it kind of like broke apart, which is kind of like a crumbly break apart, but like held its form still. Let's see. Kind of like layery, but yet there's like a soft buttery inside, which is kind of exciting.
And apparently this one stayed together,
This one did stay together.
Mm-hmm.
which is interesting.
And broke apart like a cookie. It's definitely a more firm cookie, but I think that's just a style of cookie.
Yeah.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good.
Going on.
I like the look of that
to-
cookie.
Yeah, I like. It is the only one other than that one with the drizzle that is a light colored cookie. I will
Yeah.
note. So that was 9. We're moving on to 10, which I think Ellen again can't have this one
Skipping another.
because it looks kind of like a brownie sandwich, like a s'more brownie with a chocolate on top and the like a marshmallow on the inner. But the bottom, I noticed it looks kind of like a crusty, crumbly crust made of potentially of nuts, and I think that might be coconut. I'm not sure.
Taste it and find
Okay,
out.
let's go.
I'm not gonna eat the bottom.
Ooh, it smells of peppermint. Do you sniff it?
I want
I'm
to smell it.
I'm getting a hint of peppermint,
Ooh,
right?
Yeah, that does smell pepperminty.
It smells good. It's like enough that like you get it, but it's not overpowering.
Peppermint
It's in the.
in the cream.
Oh, so it's not marshmallow. It's like a cream, a peppermint cream. Ooh, it tastes kind of like a York peppermint patty, but a little like not quite as thick.
Not as-
That's
No.
delicious.
That's
very good.
I'm not eating the bottom.
I love the consistency of the bottom. Like I thought it looked like a crust, so I was expecting it to be hard,
Yeah.
but it's still very soft.
Is it coconut?
I'm not tasting coconut. It might be, but I'm not tasting it, which is kind of nice because I actually don't like coconut and I don't taste any of it, which is nice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It looks
Okay.
like a cookie bar, which is fun.
All right. So moving on to the second tray.
I try people.
So we're going to everybody cleanse that palate, right? That was. I mean, I know you didn't.
I
But
didn't eat
that peppermint patty inside is.
leaves strong.
Mm-hmm. Very strong.
Are we moving back around to 1?
Sure. Let's start with 1. This is quite a large cookie.
Next side.
Very large.
I like the size.
I
Ooh.
feel like
Look at that.
Impressive.
Look at that inside.
squishy. It's squishy.
It's squishy. Yeah, it is. But that's a big.
And I love the gold flakes on top.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
cute. It's
fancy.
nice that it like kind of.
Oh my god, it smells
It
delicious.
smells kind of like a snickerdoodle.
Yeah.
I'm
Take a
not
bite.
very good with snickerdoodles, but I'll have a little bit in
Okay,
it.
give it a whirl.
Try
see
it
what you
out,
think.
see what you think.
Oh my gosh, so soft.
I love it inside.
Oh.
It tastes like gingerbread, like bread, like not the crispy kind.
Oh my gosh.
I wish it were a little bit harder.
This is amazing.
Oh, you would like a harder cookie.
Like a
Just
crunchier.
like
So you like your cookie a little crunchier than
Just a little bit.
just a little bit? I have to say this is really good.
This is a contender for me.
Yeah.
I love that
Or
one.
not number 1.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see here. Moving
It's so
on
good.
to what we are dubbed number 2. That.
I like it. See the
There you
chocolate
go.
chips in there.
So it does look kind of like a chocolate cookie. It's kind of got a nice
It's
consistency on the
actually
outside.
fudge.
You think it's fudge?
Yeah, I
These
think
are
it's
pretty. So you've got big chunks in there. So that's
Yeah,
kind of nice that
they're
it's like really big
Yeah,
chunks of
I'm
chocolate.
gonna like taste some
Like
of the
maybe they
chocolate.
even like
Yeah.
even cut up a bar perhaps. I don't know.
It's fudge, I think.
Oh, surprisingly soft. I was expecting from holding it in the texture that it would be
It'll be crispier.
crispier, and no, but it's not because I was a little worried because I'm not as into a super crispy cookie, but this,
Yeah, it's so good.
this is delicious. It's a good bake.
I like that. It's like crunchy, but soft.
And actually, I like because the edges are kind of super crispy, so you get that little bit of crunch.
Yeah.
And this is 2.
This is
number
2. It's like a classic chocolate chip, like well done.
All right, moving on to 3.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, everybody cleanse your palate.
A lot of that
So
fudge
good.
stays in my mouth.
It really kind of lingered on your tongue. Maybe you need a little bit more water. All right, number 3. It has an interesting look. It's very dark kind of
Maybe
colored
it has
cookie.
nuts in it.
Ooh, it doesn't appear to. Ellen, would you like to inspect to your
Before I eat it.
Yeah.
I like the sugar crystals on top. I don't see nuts, but
It
That'll
does
be
seem
okay
like
if
it's
there are.
sugar crystals, I
Yeah.
think. Ooh, this
It's
smells
not
like a
nuts,
ginger
not
bread.
nuts,
Recipe,
not
yeah.
nuts, not nuts.
Not nuts. No, Paige is saying not nuts.
Oh wait, I think I just.
It's okay. I think we're good. This, I love the smell of it.
Yeah.
It's like feels kind of like
this is like a molasses gingerbread.
like you're expecting that.
I
Feels like grandma's
Oh,
cookies.
you know what's nice? Again, it's softer than I'm expecting, but it seems really nice and hard and it's thin, so it's not like too much.
Yeah, it's not gonna
You
like
got like a good
break apart in the middle.
flavor on your tongue.
This is
I
a
like
good one.
Not the good
I
cookie.
like the smell. I like the taste. I just wish it was a little more soft.
You like this one. So interesting. Previously, you thought it was not crispy enough. This time,
like
you
a
would like it a
crunchier.
little softer. That's
Oh, a
an
little softer.
interesting. I do. You know what I like
I
about
like
the
the
sugar
last
sprinkles on top? Is it really gives it a nice kind of
A
crunch.
little crunch and a little bit of extra sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
And
Kind of temper that
Well,
molasses.
with the molasses.
Yeah. Sounds that hot.
Sometimes molasses can be too strong.
so we're going on.
So we're going on to number 4.
which looks like it has a marshmallow in it. I'm going for this one.
I think this one, we're not sure if it's peanut or almond.
We're gonna let your mom test it first before
So,
we take a bite.
let's see.
I'm gonna let mom do
This
this
one is
first.
small. I gotta find one of the bigger pieces to try and get an idea of what we think that might be.
Maybe not.
I think it's almond, but I'm not positive. Just like from the look of the shape of the nut.
Yeah.
Well, why don't
Come on.
you taste
I'm
one?
working on it. I think it's almond.
We're gonna just
But,
skip it.
you know, I'm not totally positive. It could.
Is it like a fudge cookie?
I
It's-
thought.
what's-
Okay,
it's
there's
kinda
nothing.
squishy.
There's nuts in mine. There's
Yeah,
nuts
no.
in mine.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're so soft.
There's nut in mine.
Yeah. You think it's like a brownie?
Wait.
You know, that might be peanuts. It tastes kind of like peanut butter, but I can't tell if maybe they just put peanut butter
In
in.
a brownie.
But
I'm
it
just gonna
tastes-
skip it. It's gonna be okay.
I love the marshmallow. It adds that, like, this one's delicious.
Oh, that's the like Rocky Road kind
Yeah,
of vibe.
but you know, like Rocky Road is normally so hard. This is a soft, dewy,
Chewy.
almost like you're eating a marshmallow. Yeah. I got chocolate stuck on my fingers here. All right, so that was number 4.
4.
Number 5 is nuts.
Okay,
And
5.
Last one.
Oh, so 5. I really enjoy the decoration on this. It's
Yes.
like drizzled chocolate across the top pattern. It's kind of like lattice work.
Oh, there's chocolate.
And
inside.
there's a secret of chocolate
Surprise.
inside. So this seems like a year of surprise inside cookies.
Yes, everybody's
Oh, I want to cleanse the palate. I couldn't taste that last one. It's very peanut buttery, delicious.
Yeah, it looks like they got that baked in there.
Mmm. Oh, that's delicious. I'm not entirely sure. I think this is so different from all the other ones.
Yeah, I got a lot of chocolate in that first
Yeah.
time. I like the chocolate drizzle.
I love the chocolate drizzle. I like, it's nice to see a different color on the outside of the cookie. Again, a lighter cookie than some of the other ones we've been seeing.
Kind of like a sugar cookie almost.
I'm
like
not
a
very
soft one.
happy about this cookie. I
Oh.
don't like the taste that much.
And it doesn't appeal to you?
You ate it all.
Yeah, you ate the whole thing. You didn't like put any down.
I was assuming it was good. I didn't.
Oh, yeah. Well, I like it quite a bit. I feel like the chocolate really comes through, especially that fun part in the middle. It's almost like when you have a s'more and you get that like chocolate in there.
Yeah, no, it's a nice soft cookie.
And the outside is a little cakey, which is
Not,
nice.
yeah. Okay.
So,
Woo!
all right.
I have to tally up these results.
One thing I wish there was I wish there was less cake than cookie.
Interesting. So you definitely have a texture thing going here at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So at some point we might find your perfect,
Cookie.
not too crisp, like you've got kind of like a Goldilocks
Goldilocks moment
situation happening here. I'm not on my
Not
palate.
too
So
hot, not too cold, just right.
the real question is are we averaging everybody's numbers together
Interesting.
into a large,
Into
one giant number?
Or are we just each picking our favorite?
I think perhaps we need to have a pause for the judges as we decide,
As we deliberate?
as we deliberate here.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And we're back. So we have to explain our judging ruling a little bit here because there's a little bit of difference because what we ended up doing was we all did it on a scale of 1 to 5 per cookie. And then we each took that number and then we added them and we averaged them. As it turned out, because we had some entries that Ellen was not able to try for nuts, we actually did bring in our guest judge, Brendan over there, to at least get a number so that we wouldn't throw off our averages. So that explains that a little bit. We have a number 1 and a number 2 because after that there's a lot of very similar numbers.
They're all good.
They're all, I mean, every cookie was delicious, so thank you for bringing them out, and we are really happy that we got to try
to
them.
participate, yeah.
Yes. We will say the number 1 cookie turned out to be the late entry.
Woo-woo.
That was the peppermint that was still a little bit warm, so thank you for that. It was delicious.
So good.
And then it turned out our second place came into this kind of like gooey snickerdoodle number 1 that we had on our list.
My favorite by far.
It was my favorite. I have to say this is where the average comes in, and that Paige evidently was not a fan. I will say it was delicious, so I really enjoyed it.
I would eat those.
And I will eat that all the time. All these cookies were delicious, so thank you for everyone for your entries, and we really enjoyed doing it.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Thank
Cheers.
you.